Okay, so if I've saved non-string data in a local storage container, then what I need to do when I retrieve that data is convert it from a string back into whatever the actual kind of data was. So in this case, you can see here on the screen, if I'm pulling an age, which would be a number, back from local storage, I would need to use json.parse to take that string and turn it back into an integer. And then once I do that, int age would equal the number 49 or whatever the age was that I saved in the code. Let's take a look at some code for reversing another data. Okay, so I've got this array that I've stored in local storage. You can see it's an array of fruit, and I stored that in a previous exercise. But now let's say I want to get that back out, and I want to actually access a single value from that array. So let's walk through the process of how we do that. So the first thing we need to do is get that string from local storage. And it's saved as a string right now because that's all we can save in local storage. So we're going to say local storage dot get item, and we're going to say give us the fruit item. And the next thing we need to do is take that str fruit variable and run it through json.parse to turn it back into an array. So I'm going to say ar fruit equals json.parse, and I'm going to give it str fruit, which is the fruit string that's containing that array. And now that I have an array, I can actually update. I'm going to update this div here. So I'm going to say str stored, and it's going to be equal to ar fruit. And let's get the second element in the array, which should be apple. So if I run that, you can see here that I was successfully able to pull apple from the array that was stored in local storage. So it's a matter of getting the item as a string and then taking the string and using json.parse to turn it back into whatever the native data type was. And so whatever it was, it will turn it back into that, whether it was an integer or an array or whatever. So that is it. It's actually quite simple and pretty powerful for limited size data, but pretty powerful way to store data on the local browser.